Yo dudes, what's up? This is PlanetKeef, I'm Keith, and today, episode 5 of my weekly vlog thing. So we'll start it on Monday this week, and last Monday was the bank holiday formerly known as Mayday. On this day, in history, little kiddywinkles and probably some adults would dance around a Maypole, and troops of burly Morris men would perfect their art while stomping from pub to pub. But of course now we're stuck in lockdown and also health and safety, so that doesn't happen these days. Plus, the weather was awful. It was cold, it was wet, windy, dismal. Happy May. Imagine you bought a pair of sneakers that fit you so well you wore them practically every day. And after a couple of years, the original navy blue canvas is faded and there's probably a fair amount of ground in sawdust and stuff. They don't look so good. But now they fit better than ever and you can't bear to throw them away. So you put them through the washing machine and that doesn't really change anything, but they still fit because all that rain has probably taken all the available shrinkage out of them. So what's a boy to do? I decided to paint them. So I got my paints out and, I was just going to do them plain navy blue. And then there's all the other colours and they're all so pretty. So I threw a few of those in as well. And I think they look great. They're now a work of art. People admire them as I pass by. And I reckon I could sell these on Etsy for a huge amount of money, if I wanted to. Thursday was local election day for local councillors, plus one MP in a town where they once hanged a monkey because they thought it was a French spy. And also regional mayors were elected in for West Yorkshire, the first time ever. But there's another thing that happens on Thursdays. It's a TV show where 5 celebrities attempt bizarre challenges. For example, you sit at a desk, you have to gift wrap a balloon and then eat 3 poppadoms, which sounds pretty easy, but you have to shout metronome for every tick of the metronome, and there is no water to help you with the poppadoms. So the show's called Taskmaster. It's in its 11th series, but I only found out about it like last year in its 10th series when it moved from Dave to Channel 4. So yes, we really do have a TV channel called Dave in the UK. It's great. So for me, the standout contestant this year is Jamali Maddox, is a genius-level lateral thinker in that example challenge. He wrapped his balloon, no problem, but then it came to the eating of poppadoms while shouting metronome, which obviously is a difficult thing to do. So what he did was recorded himself on his phone saying metronome, 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 and played that back over and over whilst chomping away at the poppadoms, which incidentally he didn't do one at a time. He stacked them up, 3 of them, and did them all at once. Just brilliant. If he hadn't burst his balloon, he'd have won that round. So really, Taskmaster, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and normally you'll get a giggle or a smirk out of us when we're watching something funny, but with this it's full-on belly laughs that wake the neighbours. It's great, and there's lots of clips on YouTube if you want to check it out. If you follow the randomness of PlanetKeef, you might be aware that I've been trying and failing for the last couple of years, really, to make a Bluetooth speaker. For various reasons, I never actually get them finished. So that's just background information. On Saturday morning, I had a very strange train of thought that started with me thinking about making a concrete bird bath to sit on a plinth that we've got in the middle of Keef's amazing lawn. And so that led me to videos on YouTube. That I couldn't find any about making a bird bath, but I found 1 or 2 about making Bluetooth speaker housings out of concrete. So I thought, yeah, I'll try that. And then I realised that it would involve making a mould for the outside out of wood, a mould for the inside out of wood, or, a former. And it would take a lot of time and a lot of wood. And then I thought, why don't I just make a box out of wood? Ha! Genius. So that's what I did on Sunday, and it's 20mm solid oak, and if that doesn't have a great sound, I don't know what will. But before doing that, I thought I'd just run through the electronics again because I'm somewhat rusty and see if I can actually get it to work, and I did. Look. Okay, believe it or not, this is a working Bluetooth speaker. So I've got a 9-volt rechargeable battery which it's a standard USB charging port there. A potentiometer, which can be an on and off switch, and also a volume control, but I haven't figured out how to do the volume control bit yet in conjunction with the on-off bit. Then I've got an amplifier board with Bluetooth built in, and then that is connected to, well, it's a stereo amplifier, but I've only got one speakers, so I wired up both channels to go to the one speaker. And then a very important thing, this roll of masking tape is my resonator for the moment, because, well, when I play something, I'll show you what it's like with and without that. Bear with me while I find some royalty-free music. Okay, I can't find it on the phone as a track, but I can play it from my actual YouTube channel. After the bloody advert, oh dear.
Fish and chips and mushy beef spaghetti bolognese.
So I'm just waiting for a couple of components to be delivered from eBay, and then I can finish it off, and I'll be a happy bunny if I actually end up with a working Bluetooth speaker, believe me, and there'll probably be a video about it. Okay, that was my week. I hope you have a great one coming up, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.